tradition with Cole for a while where every time he fought, I'd get blood on me somewhere. Sitting cage side, either on my
Yeah, if you've ever seen Cole fight, expect blood or a knockout.
Yeah.
Flex veteran, and good to see him cornering tonight. Hopefully we'll see him fight again soon.
Yeah, seriously.
Making his way to the cage, please help me welcome Alexander, the pride of Sparta, Malinakis.
Here we have Alexander Malinakis with what TJ Ragusa once told me is his favorite nickname in Flex Fight's history, the pride of Sparta. Anyway, moving on. He's 23 years old, standing 6'2", representing Holy War Angel MMA. He is representing Whitestone, Queens, New York via Sparta, Greece. About 4 years of training, 2-0 in MMA. Last fight over 2 years ago. He said he's just constantly in camp. He's really worked on growing himself. He said what's happened is he's really just grown in his wisdom since his last fight. He said his calmness in the violence will be the thing that stands out. Now, he's dedicating this fight to a friend of his, Chick, who was recently paralyzed by an injury. He said there were no hard days in training, but he also wanted us to know that he is the last true descendant of Alexander the Great. Interesting claim.
That is some trivia.
Yeah. One thing is for sure, this man brings it every time he steps into the cage, for sure. Man, this is a walkout, huh?
I absolutely love the walkout song. And you can see in the crowd somebody is holding up the same flag. Definitely has some fans here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match of the night is a mixed martial arts bout in the men's lightweight division, brought to you by New Money Fight Club. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 153 pounds. Fighting out of Walden, New York, representing Secret Weapon MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zachary Rosenthal. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a slick boxer, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 153 pounds. Fighting out of Queens, New York, by way of Sparta, Greece, representing Holy War Angel MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Alexander, the pride of Sparta, Malinakis. And your referee for this contest, Laszlo Bube.
As per usual, Alexander, the very picture of intensity.
One thing you have to love about the Flex Fight roster is you have so many different nationalities and countries being represented. You don't see that at every, amateur show.
Not surprising.
For this takedown.
Not surprising, exactly shot immediately. Alex just really has shown explosive striking throughout his career out of this. You can see how well Alex is working on his wrestling defense, really just continually raising the head of Zachary Rosenthal, though Zach has now got the chest connection he'd like.
Yeah, he's got those double underhooks. Alexander really needs to put some weight on those arms, drop his elevation to break through that. But showing some really resilient defense nonetheless, although not as technical as it could be, fighting through.
And using that long frame of his very well is Malinakis to make the defense there.
You can tell that these two are both setting a high pace.
Yeah.
And they're matching each other so far.
That's a nice sprawl there by Alexander.
And he's in on a
Going
guillotine
for the
choke.
ghillie.
Now he's going to try to use the cage as a tag team partner to raise the pressure here, but
I don't think he has it deep enough.
he does.
Whoa!
But Alex still has it, and he's got the guard on the correct side to really be able to use his body now to add the oomph. He's turning the hand up. There, see the way that he's pushing that bicep up. Things are getting deeper. That is not good.
And that's that.
He's
He's
out.
out.
It's out.
Wow, impressive.
And as soon as I saw Alexander turn that bottom hand palm up, the push power on that gets
That was that
really-
last bit of space he deleted
Yep.
to the elbow, right?
And this is the last descendant of Alexander the Great, putting on another show.
And man, that fan who had the flag is just so excited in this moment.
Well, you talked about Alexander the Great being his last descendant, or he's the last descendant of Alexander the Great. If that is indeed true, I mean, he did exhibit some very
I think Alexander would have been proud.
well. He demonstrated some very tactical strategy in this fight, much like Alexander the Great.
Yes, it looked like
Right.
Zachary went out, but he
Masters
just
of
dropped his
strategy.
level. Here, gets the takedown, but Alex, look, he closes the exit here. Boom, swings that leg up high. Now here, you see the hand is now turned palm up, and there, Zachary's face goes away because I can't tell if he tapped or if he went out. Looks like he tapped. But another win for Alexander Mamanakis. I'm happy to see him back in our cage. Hopefully we get him back in here again soon.
And you can just see the emotions in the crowd.
It's funny, again, that fan who was holding the flag, if you could bottle what that lady was feeling,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like I'm connecting with her right now, and I could just, you know, you could tell she's just so proud.
They're just getting the gloves off of Zachary here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 32 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by submission via guillotine choke, Alexander, the Pride of Sparta, Mamanakis.
Anybody else feel like they're living in the movie 300 right now?
Definitely.
Little bit.
I think he needs to incorporate like a Spartan helmet and like start walking out with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, even just this entrance music, if he just stays consistent with this, ooh, the
He
feel.
definitely has the showmanship on his side, which is, you know, just one more thing that's going to help you in the long term to, you know, gain fans and build your name. And he's recognizable.
Yeah, exactly. And that intensity he brings to the cage.
And whether it's true or not, the last descendant of Alexander the Great, I mean, that's pretty unforgettable.
Yeah, that's a cool little feather in your cap. Whether it's true or not, we'll believe it. Back to Mr. Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, help me welcome Bilal Powell.
Here we have Bilal Powell, 20 years old, standing 5'5", representing Kai Next Level MMA.